Alright, so let's do this video real quick. It says Mexico raises its still low minimum wage by 12%, but it marks no increase in dollar terms. So it's interesting to know about what Mexico minimum wage is. Mexico announced Wednesday that it will increase its strikingly low daily minimum wage by 12% next year. But because the Mexican peso had dropped by 18% in value over the last year, damn, it dropped that much, the increase actually marks a slight drop in cost in dollar terms. The three-party minimum wage commission made up of Gov, labor, and business reps will meet again. The new daily minimum wage will be about 279 pesos, or about $13.75. The new daily minimum wage, is that by the hour or is that by the day? I think that's by the day. Wow. So what they making a day, people in the U.S. making an hour? Wow. The 2024 wage of 249 pesos per day was worth $14.25 when it was announced in December 2023. But in that time, the peso had dropped in value against the U.S. dollar from $17.20 then to around $20.30 now. So let's see. That is still only about $1.71. Wow. People in Mexico minimum wage only make $1.71 per hour compared to a U.S. federal minimum wage of $7.25 per hour. So wow, the minimum wage in Mexico is $1.71, and the minimum wage in the U.S. is $7.25, and in some other states it's 10 to 16. Because living costs are higher along Mexico's northern border with the U.S., the official minimum wage is higher there. For 2025, it would be set at around 420 pesos or $20.70 per day. So closer to the United States border, minimum wage is about 420 pesos. Interesting. Or $20.70 per day, about $20 per day. Interesting, but that's still, people in the U.S. still make 5 times more of that. But everything is cheaper in Mexico, the cost of everything. Only 4 comments. Wow, really? $20 a day, no, or at least much lower regulation, no EPA garbage to deal with, no unions, possibly no bennies. Even if they have bennies, they are the same discounted rate as wages. And you wonder why manufacturing companies move their production to neighboring Mexico. Wow. A wage, like all pricing, is determined by supply and demand. So I might want to look up a research article or video I could do of the U.S. the Mexico minimum wage versus the United States minimum wage. Because they're saying it's $20 per day, or anywhere from like $13 to $20 per day versus the U.S. I mean, which is, yeah. It's interesting they do per day. How come they don't do per hour? They do per day? Yeah, how come they ain't saying per hour? But that's what it is. Interesting article on Mex. Economy versus U.S. economy. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, vote, subscribe, holla.